look how little.
Cute
Oh, it's a cute ship. Oh, it's so tiny. Okay, before I even get started, I'm not sure why my microphone fuzz is hanging out like that, but it will be corrected here in a moment. Good morning, guys. I'm Raquel from MHFamilyAdventures, and as you see, we have the whole crew here doing the yachting, and we are here in Jacksonville, my home city. Hold on. All right, and we are preparing to take a cruise on Carnival Elation. So if you've been following along on our journey, first off, if you are not part of our MH family crew, please subscribe to our channel. We have lots of cruise content available there for you and a lot more coming. And also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. But we were just on Carnival Celebration just about, 2.5 weeks ago? And so we're going from the largest ship in Carnival's fleet to one of the smallest. So we're on Carnival Elation, a 4-night sailing going to the Bahamas. So we're really excited for that. And we are here and we're about to get on the ship. Now I can tell you, when we pulled in, I was like, oh my gosh, the ship is just so cute. It's so tiny. But actually, I think this is going to be great. What?
I must have forgot.
Forgot what?
This is same size as the first one we were on.
Same size as the first one?
Say something.
Yes.
This is our last cruise of 2022, unless we get some fantastic deals. So, yeah. Small size, big things.
All right, so we're off. We're about to board the ship. Yeah. Also, for this video, sorry, my microphone keeps getting in the way. We're going to show you how to cruise on a budget. So we're actually going to be in one cabin, and we haven't been in one cabin since our very first cruise in 2019. It'll be an adventure, but we're going to show you how to cruise on a budget. We don't have any excursions booked. We don't have any frills for this cruise. So we will show you how you can cruise as a family on a budget. All right, we're about to check in. So with this being a holiday sailing, you will find lots of holiday decor on board the ship, and you'll usually find this starting right after Thanksgiving on board Carnival cruise ships. All right, and here's a first look at the Lido deck. Now the Lido deck is where all of the passengers gather throughout the cruise for deck parties and dances and just lots of fun. With this being an old Carnival ship, it is part of the Fantasy class, which is the first class of ships for Carnival. You are only going to have this one pool located on board, but I can tell you that during our sailing it was never full, so definitely be sure to take some time out and enjoy the pool. And here's the Lido deck stage. This is where your cruise director will usually be, fun squad when they're having fun activities and different things. And here you're gonna have your guys' burger joint, which is where the kids are headed to right now. They always do that as soon as we get on board. But you also have Blue Iguana, which is one of my personal favorites. Both of these options are included. Now, one of my favorite features on board a fantasy class ship is this back deck. Now, this is located on the Lido deck, all the way to the aft or the rear of the ship. And I think a lot of people don't realize it's here because it's usually pretty empty, but we sit here and have our dinner, our breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day of the cruise. And here's a sneak peek of the adults only Serenity deck. Check out that guy's burger. Yum. And here, let's take a look at the Lido Marketplace. This is the buffet. There's Pizza Pirate. That is included as well. With your cruise fare, there's also a deli back here. But here is the buffet area. They offer hot meals. They have a salad bar. And of course, they're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They may close down just a little bit in between those different dining times. But for the most part, it is open. You'll also find your 24-hour ice cream located here. There's a coffee bar. And then you also have lemonade, unsweetened tea, milk, coffee, and hot chocolate. All of that is included with your cruise fare as well. All right, they have confetti cheesecake on the ship. They didn't have it on the Celebration, so excited for that. But guys, this buffet is so small. It's been so long. It feels like, oh, sorry. I feel like it's just so small, but we're gonna make it work. And here we are at Blue Iguana Cantina. This is an included option. I absolutely love their tacos and burritos. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and for an early dinner. But definitely, I highly recommend trying out their breakfast burritos. They are the best. And keep in mind that all of the pastries and cookies and cakes and different things that you find on the Lido deck, those are free. Those are included with your cruise fare, so be sure to partake in them. And one thing I love about these fantasy class ships, I call them oldies but goodies. They are really nice ships. I love that they always have a lot of loungers and places for you to sit back and relax and enjoy your cruise. Yeah, guys, it's really small, but I'm glad that they did some upgrades on this ship. I know at one point they did not have water slides, just maybe a few years ago. So they have this one big yellow slide. This is the Carnival Waterworks. Yeah, it has the one yellow slide. It looks like two dueling slides on the other side. So guys, this is why you do an early embarkation when you can. There's a line out there now. Yeah, when we can, we try to get that first time. That way you can get on board, get your lunch, and do all of that without any worries. It just makes things a lot easier. And it's even nice if you're platinum or have faster to the fun, which is back, you can go straight to your cabin. So yeah, we're just out exploring. I think this is one of the lounges, maybe? Oh, this is the main theater. We already made it to the front of the ship. Oh. Yes, we are.
Excellent. Head on down to the guy in the red, and we'll get a safety briefing going for you in just a moment. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Y'all together?
Yeah.
So guys, yeah, this theater seems so small, but we're here for our muster station, and it looks like Carnival might be going back to the old way of mustering. They actually told us to have a seat. We had to check in, gave Joe Marie a wristband, but we're in the theater, and we haven't done this since pre-COVID, where we gather. So I don't know if he's going to wait till we get a bunch of people in here or what, but we're in here in the theater waiting for our muster drill. So it's not the quick, just watch the video, come check in, and you're done. They're actually doing the presentation, so I think that's bad.
Started. If anybody's 12 and under, you got your bracelets, right? 12 and under, you got the bracelets. Make sure that you keep those bracelets on the whole time. If they break or something happen, we need to get new ones on guest services or the Camp Ocean. 8 and 9 forward, and as you can see is the theater, Mikado Lounge. Three things, those three things are important for you to remember. Now, whenever you get to your room, you're gonna see your cards. They're gonna be located outside your room.
All right, so that was still pretty quick. It took maybe 5 minutes, so not bad. Not what it's been, but it's not bad. So 5 minutes, get your muster drill done before sail away. All right, and as I mentioned earlier, we are sharing one cabin for the 5 of us. We usually do 2 cabins, but we decided for this sailing we're going to save some money. So let's take a quick tour of our ocean view cabin that accommodates 5. As you can see here, we do have a queen bed. We have 2 Pullman bunks that pull out of the wall, and we'll also have a cot here in a minute. But here back towards the door, you do have closet space. Above there, you could see your life vests, your life jackets in case you ever need those. You will never need them on a cruise, but just in case. There are the ladders there for the bunks, but there's plenty of hangers and hanging space. There's a full-length mirror there for you to use if you need it. And then let's take a look here in the restroom. Now this is a standard Carnival size restroom. Unfortunately, it does come with that shower curtain. Most people don't like that because it kind of clings to you, but it's a rather spacious restroom compared to the current Carnival standards for a restroom. But it'll work for you. There's a clothesline there for you to hang your bathing suits and different things, but it's a decent sized restroom. All right, and this cabin also has a cooler there. It is not a refrigerator. It's meant to keep things cool, but all cabins on board have that. I love that this older ship does have some USB ports. Here's your standard plug and then a European plug there. So it's really nice that they've updated these cabins to have the USB, because usually you kind of struggle trying to figure out where to plug things in. But as you see there's one bunk that will pull down, and here is the second bunk that will pull down. Now your room steward will pull these down in the evening. He'll put them up during the day, but if you prefer to keep them down, you can just ask your room steward to keep them down throughout the day. We did keep ours down. It was just a lot easier. But there are USB ports near the bed as well. And if you look there, that floor space there, that is where the cot will go for the smallest person in your cabin. All right, so we've already run into a few subscribers, so it's always so exciting to see people recognize us. So we're just thankful that we have so many supporters and so many subscribers. And if you see us out and about, be sure to say hello. We love to be able to speak. Don't feel like you're intruding on our family vacation. Be sure to stop and say hi. But we've run into quite a few already, and we've only been on board for about 2 hours, so it's exciting. So what were their names, babe?
Dawn and Nick.
Dawn and Nick. They just spoke to us again. We saw them
From Alabama.
We're from Alabama. So thanks for stopping and saying hi, Dawn and Nick. We appreciate it. Also, something that I love about these fantasy class ships are these beautiful atriums. You will not find these on the newer Carnival ships, so I do miss those. But here is a library there for you if you want to study or if you have work to do. And there's also board games and different things there for you. And here's the piano bar. They will have nightly entertainment there. It's a really cool space to hang. There is a bar, but you just tip the performer and they will play whatever you would like to hear. All right, so just checked in with the maitre d'. If you have any concerns as far as dining, if you want to have a certain spot or you don't want to have shared seating, which is a common thing now post-COVID, just check with the maitre d' before the crowd does, and just request that you not dine with others if you choose to do that. I prefer to dine as a family. And then if you want like a window seat or something, you can put in a request for that. But you have to do it early. So I just checked with the maitre d'. We have a decent seat and we aren't at a shared table. All right, we're on deck 9, which is like the promenade deck 5 on the other ships, on most of the other ships. So here's the arcade. The casino's also on this deck. Now, the arcade on board does come at an upcharge. Your kids can use their sign-in sale card if you pre-authorize them to. They can swipe it here in the arcade to take advantage of the games. I recommend looking at the Carnival Hub app to see when they are offering the 50% off the video games, because they will offer that at least once during your cruise. All right, Pixels Gallery is also on this deck. It just kind of wraps around. So your pictures will be labeled and on these holders, photo holders all around this deck. So it's still kind of old school. Oh, here's Club O2. All right, we're just walking. Okay, and here we are on deck 9. They do have a Bonsai Sushi Express bar here. That is an upcharge, but it's reasonably priced. So definitely, if you love sushi, check out Bonsai Sushi. It is delicious. But I love this promenade area because there's lots of seating options here. It's located outside of the casino, so you may smell a little bit of smoke if you're in this area. But the casino on board Carnival Elation I found to be a really nice size compared to some ships. So there's lots of slots, table games, and different things for you to enjoy there. There's also a casino bar, so you can order your favorite drink there and also order while you're sitting and playing at the games, especially if you've earned drinks while playing in the casino. But I absolutely love this promenade area. They'll have performers here at night, and it's just a kind of fun space to lounge and relax. They'll also have photographers lined up down here most nights during the cruise. And here you have the Java Blue Cafe. This is the specialty coffee option, and across the way is Cherry on Top. That is a candy store. Again, this is an upcharge option, but definitely check out. They have some unique goodies there at Cherry on Top. But Java Blue Cafe, again, it is an upcharge specialty coffee spot. They will offer some desserts and cookies and different things for a nominal charge. So definitely check out Java Blue Cafe. I find it to be pretty delicious. All right, and here's the Punchliner Comedy Club. This is a multi-use venue. They use it for the Limelight Lounge. They will have different comedy shows, different musicians, magicians, and different things there throughout the day. So definitely check out the Carnival Hub app to see who's performing. All right, here's the Alchemy Bar. Again, what deck are we on? Deck 8. Yep. And dining room that way. Hold on, I'm looking this way. Hello. Oh, this is a nice alchemy bar.
Deck 9. Come on deck 9. Come on deck 9.
Oh yeah, no, we're on deck.
Come on deck 9.
We're deck 8, John Marie. And look, you can take the stairs right down to the dining room. All right, so the kids clubs are on deck 12, or at least the younger kids club, Penguins and Stingrays. They're kind of in an awkward spot. I don't think I've ever seen one here. It's kind of like, I'm not going to call it the funnel, but like the atrium is wrapped around the atrium. So a little bit different, but yeah, let's go check it out.
I'm Stingray because I'm 7 and I'm in the middle of both of these numbers.
Do you guys do the registration?
We did it online.
We just have to go through everything.
So here we are at Camp Ocean, which is the included kids club, teens club on board Carnival Elation. These are across all of Carnival ships. This is included in your cruise fare, and I can tell you that our kids spend more time here than they do with us. Usually they have such a great time. They have video games, arts and crafts, different things. The crew here, they are trained to work with children. Some are former teachers, retired teachers, and they are also trained to work with individuals that might have disabilities. So if you have a child who may be autistic on the spectrum or anything like that, be sure to check in with them and see what they're able to do to accommodate. They are very, very accommodating, and we absolutely love the crew with Camp Ocean. But again, Camp Ocean is included. You want to pre-register when you do your check-in process, because sometimes if there's a lot of kids on the sailing, they may have to close out and not allow everyone to enjoy the space. So definitely do it early. That way you're guaranteed to allow your kids to be part of the Camp Ocean activities. And here's an area here for the younger kids. I believe this was for the 3 to 5-year-olds. And they kind of are in a shared space. But again, they have plenty of activities. They do scavenger hunts. They'll even offer breakfast. They'll also offer lunch and dinner options for the campers that are participating in the activity. So be sure to check out Camp Ocean. So they just informed us that there's approximately 800 kids, well, 18 and under, or 17 and under, on this ship for this sailing. And I think this ship only holds about 2,000 people, so a lot of kids on this ship. All right, and here we are at the Cloud9 Spa. Now this is a concept that is consistent across all of the Carnival ships. However, this Cloud9 Spa does not offer the thermal suites, but it does have things such as the beauty salon where you can get your hair, nails done, hair cut, things like that. They also offer like massage therapies and other types of therapies here in the spa, so definitely check it out. Again, it is an upcharge. However, the gymnasium right here is included, so you can feel free to check out and work out and do the different activities they have here. Now, if they do have a group workout class, that will be a small upcharge, but they offer all kinds of activities. They have elliptical machines there, treadmills, all kinds of things there for you to use. And again, this is included. And one tip that I'm going to give you, if you are sharing a cabin with more than a few people, is to use the restroom facilities right here that are located in the gym. You can send a few of your older children up there to take a shower. You can use a shower there with no problem. So that is something to do if you have too many in your cabin and you're like pressed for time to get dressed. But here are some of the other therapy rooms that are available. So definitely check to see what they have to offer. They do offer different discounts and things throughout the cruise. Feel good? You've never had a massage either. All right, so just took a tour of the spa. That was my first time doing it, and it took a little bit longer than I expected, but they would let me go through with the camera without taking a tour. So it is now almost 2 o'clock. We're gonna head to the cabin. Now let's see how this is gonna work with all 5 of us in the cabin. We're gonna have to be very strategic to make this work. We'll see. Be sure to stick around for part 2 of our first day on board Carnival Elation. We will show you what it's like to be in a cabin with 5 people. Thanks for watching this video. Please consider subscribing, give this a thumbs up, share out, and we will see you guys soon.